He's walking his dog. I haven't paid attention. The dog's wrapped around the what do you call it, pole, and the fucking guy's still walking. Almost walked past the dog on his phone. Pay attention. There's Mr. Frank. That son of a. What's going on today, Frank? Gearing up for a big weekend? Mushroom coffee again. Glutton for punishment. Uh oh. Is that good or have nothing else to drink? I have a billion other coffees to drink. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this every day. My second cup of coffee in the afternoon will be this. I think I bought 12. I think I have until like the first is August 1st is the last one. I'm gonna see if I am getting used to it. If it's helping, so we'll see. See what happens. The hell's this? Who the? Who the is this? Okay. Let's just say you're in a detox. Maybe, yeah. I'm either gonna get used to it, then maybe get some more, or get used to it, and then like, all right, I did this. Who can say? Does it have coffee kind of taste? It tastes like. It definitely tastes like coffee. There's coffee in it. It tastes like coffee, and somebody put a pinch of dirt in your coffee, and a little bit of mushroom. And I don't know if I'm really tasting dirt, or if that's just in my mind. It tastes like dirt. Everybody said earthy, and earthy means dirt. It's not bad. It's not the greatest coffee I've ever had either, but it's not bad. Yeah, earthy. Like hippie chicks. Earthy. Girthy. With that too, yeah. I gotta find a coffee that tastes girthy. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on today. To be honest, I'm just not feeling it. I feel like I got a lot of stuff to do today. I talked for almost 2 hours this morning with uh, the author that I'm mentoring. We had a very good conversation. Then I ate a full bag of mini ravioli, which is like for a family of four. I ate all of it. Now my stomach is going nuts. And then now I'm here. Set up a couple more interviews with my for the YouTube. And then at 3 o'clock today, I have an interview. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock today, I have an interview with Robert Chaz Chute for the YouTube channel. I watched Dickie last night. Was it good? I watched a couple of different shark ones last night before my wife got home from her mother's. There's Nick Zinn. I also watched Expedition X uh, because, of course, this week uh, they're doing a shark thing. He legit puts on an orca costume to see if it scares great whites. he's a he's a funny guy. Yeah, I have that taped. I just haven't watched it yet. I will be watching that soon. So, just trying to knock off as many of them as I can at this point. And then when she got home, I just left the baseball game on, and then I went to bed early. Got some reading. I think I'm in chapter 12 or 13 of the Crazy Eddie book now. That dude is crazy. It's one of those things. As I'm reading, I'm thinking at any point, man, you could have stopped. You could have. You made tons of money. How much more money did you need? That's why I think bad people are. Bad people are just stupid. When you start making that kind of money, hand over fist, as they say, at some point you just go, you know what? I have more money than I'm ever going to be able to spend, and let me walk away. Let me step out of this. Let me go live a great life, and hope that nobody else, gets burned, and then it comes back to you. The author is really good at nonfiction narrative. Yeah, yeah. It's a phenomenal book. I'm reading that, and I'm also reading the new short story collection from C.W. Blackwell. He's also another author I will be interviewing uh, for my for the YouTube channel coming up soon too. I believe Sunday I'll have the Chuck Buddha interview will go up. Make sure you check that one out. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday I had to go get new glasses. New glasses, by the way, huh? Like them? New glasses. And then on the way coming home, stopped at McDonald's. And I said to my wife, I said, "Oh, I want a big breakfast with hotcakes and an extra hash brown." And then when she gets up there, she was like, "What did you want? A big meal?" No, what the hell's a big meal? Big breakfast with hotcakes. It's only been on the menu for like 50 years. Great Iron Mondo shirt, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. The only reason I even have this shirt because it says Mondo. I just saw your Hickey D breakfast TikTok. Who the hell is Hickey D? I never went to Hickey D. Hickey D does have some great hash browns, though. Yeah, so that's what I had yesterday. But even with all that, I still have my original hotcake syrup still here on my desk. And also added to the pile, McDonald's ground black pepper and iodized salt. A lot of stuff now on my desk. So then I didn't have lunch yesterday because I had that. But then I really wasn't even hungry last night, and I still made a couple of sausage sandwiches. Yeah, OG is right. Mike Shack, cheap viewers. Oh my God, go away, you jerk off. We haven't had any of these in a while, right? I haven't had an asshole like this in quite some time. Jay Wilburn used to love these. God, he would go nutty with these. It's been a minute. Mm, you are banned. We haven't gotten those in a long while. People stop trying to mess with us over here. Too busy messing with us everywhere else. 30 messages a day on my Gmail account. People just, oh, I love your book. I bought this, but I'm like thinking, if everybody bought the Lost Nazi Gold Train book, spam wise, that said they did, I would have about 500 sales right now. Yeah, FAFO. I don't even know what that means. I think is that a soccer chant? I watched the guitar science metal guy, the Dangerous Toys one. Even though I was never really a huge fan of theirs, that was an interesting one. The Loudness one was a good one. I haven't watched many more of those though. Yeah, Nacho Treasure. F around fine. Ah, I get it. Okay. I'm not as hip to the cool speak as you are, so no idea. Tom never finished his chapter yesterday, putting us behind. I feel like my stomach is already doing jumping jacks. All right, I'm going to the bathroom. A little earlier than usual. Might have another one of those coming. Oh. Yesterday, I said to my wife, she said, Hulk Hogan died. See, I saw that. Then she said, did you see what our buddy Tommy posted? How angry he was. And I said, yeah, Frank shared that. I said, I have him snoozed, thank God. I said, more important than any of these people dying is Chuck Mangione died. She said, I don't know who that is. I said, yes, you do. The master of the flugelhorn. She's like, I don't know who that is. So I sent her the link to one of his many, many hits. But she's at work, she didn't listen. So last night I said something. I said, did you figure out if you knew who? She's like, no. I said, listen to the song. So she plays it. And she's like, oh, I know this. But then I had that stupid thing in my head all night. And I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and it was still playing. And it's still in my head. It's still renting space in my head. Because between the notes, I can hear, dun, 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 weren't you in the celebrity room? Dun, 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 and I'm like, oh, this is awful. Shaw was in the celebrity room. He knows. Sounds like every 70s drama series theme music. Exactly. And it's classic. It's just a classic. I missed the mushroom evacuation. Yeah, it was a little sooner than normal. But hey, don't worry, Sean, because I'm sure there's another one coming up. There's some gurgling noises already happening, so. Why is your wife's face plastered on my shirt? Exactly. Come on, Tom. Finish this damn chapter. Oh, I'm not minding you. Here's my problem: is I really don't even feel like writing. You're always going through something. Ugh. What time did I say? 3 o'clock? Yeah, if I cut this early, right, then I can take a nice nap, read some more of the Crazy Eddie book. It'll all be good. It'll all be wondrous. Ugh. Took some Tums. Get a little agita. Mm. I watched one of the shark shows. I think it was a Shark Fest show, not a Shark Week show, where they said that hammerhead sharks, in particular, they turn their head slightly to the right, okay, and then they go super, super slow, and basically they're sleeping, and they do like a half-mile arc, and they just circle for hours while they're sleeping, and then their sensors, if anything goes near them, gets close to them, they'll react kind of like if you're just like sleeping on the couch and somebody comes up and touches you, and you freak out. The hammerhead sharks will freak out on you, and well, that was interesting. Like, hey, I finally learned something new this year from all of these shows. So good times. Good times. Yeah, you just gotta. He'll be out there just paddling around slowly. Of course, their eyes are still open, so nobody realized. Like, why are these hammerhead sharks going so slow? I think it was only the juveniles that do that too, or something. I don't remember. It's very exciting. Very exciting. I don't want to write anymore. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go down to Ormond Beach, hang out with Chris Adler, not the drummer, the guy who used to do coffee and still does coffee mugs. Supposed to hang out with him, go to lunch at noon, then go see my mom for a couple hours, and then head home. And help because there's only 2 weeks left. No, not Adler's Appetite guy, not that guy. Although I mean, I guess he's gonna be hungry because we're gonna eat some food, so all good. Other than that, I got nothing. I think it's definitely gonna be nap time though. It is a slow Friday, right? Not many people buying things. There's nobody. There's been nobody outside all day tonight too, which is weird. Usually my little Chinese princess will be out there jogging, or her very large Spanish husband will be out there jogging. Nothing. There's always an older woman who rides by on her bicycle. Didn't see her. The guy who talks to himself or he's on his phone. Nothing. I'm not even seeing like delivery trucks, you know? Ooh, back scratcher. You know what? For you, I'm going to use the new back scratcher, which has all the prongs. Now this one has never been used before, so hopefully it's not too sharp, you know? Man, that just feels right. We're flirting with triple digits today, New Jersey. That is crazy. We've had a heat advisory was just issued. We're at 92, feels like 102. Just say 102 then. You know what I'm saying? Why do we got to be like, oh, it's only 12 degrees, but it feels like 5008. That doesn't make any sense. That's a bit much though, triple digits in New Jersey. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be a real thing. Feels like it's fake. Yeah. I'm sure it does feel like 100 and something out there if I walk out there, which I'm not going to. Plus, my wife gets off of work at 3 o'clock today, so she can get the mail if the mailman shows up. Feels like the first time. Like the very first time. Oh, I watched the Striper one too. Did you watch the Striper one for that guitar, science, metal, whatever? They left a lot out on that of that one, but and he also his reading is awful in it. I didn't. I watched it when next. Nick saw the Striper one. He stumbles over words a lot, or just like some of the way he's like. And then on bass, Oz Fox. It's almost like a question. Like, man, do a run through first. You know what I'm saying? Practice. I'll probably watch another couple of them though. Maybe not today. I'm very, very busy today. I got interviews and some such stuff. I saw Professor was all excited that the new Alice Cooper, I guess, is out with all the original members from 130 years ago. But you know, just the fact that all those guys are still alive is a fucking miracle. You know, good for them. I don't care if the music is garbage, like it was when they first started, but still, good for you. Some of those guys have been sitting around for like 80 years, but like, are we ever gonna think we're ever gonna play music again? I don't know. Yeah, I'm worn out. I think I'm gonna wrap this up in 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the clock. Hmm. Hmm. All right, wrapping this up early, boys and girls, children of all ages, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all ships at sea. I will might be on Sunday, which also is Parents' Day, but who knows? But I definitely will be back on Monday, the 28th. We will do this again and again and again and again. Look for Chuck Buddha's interview on the YouTube channel at some point on Sunday. L8R back to you. See you later, Nick. See you guys later. Have a good day.